Hey everybody, welcome to Waffling 101. So I'm sure you've seen in the page, a lot of us love to waffle on our Dash mini waffle iron. Of course, mine has waffles on it. If you have questions about other fuelings other than the ones I'm gonna do today, you're gonna wanna check out hashtag Julie the Waffle Queen and see some of the past videos I've done that will go into detail on other types of fuelings. But today, we're gonna do everybody's favorite, the brownie. So I'm just gonna show you the basics of waffling any one of our fuelings and what I use and how I do it, consistency, and how much water, because that's always a common question. So first off, I like to use a glass bowl, my little mini spatulas, because I get all of the batter from our fuelings onto the Dash and I get every little bit, so I make sure I get as much as possible to get the full nutritional value. Always make sure you're using a measuring spoon, not a regular tablespoon, or gauging it by eyesight. That can cause a lot of messy overflow on your Dash. So with every fueling I have found, the magic number is 2. So I get two full tablespoons of water with every fueling that I do. And I'll show you the consistency with the brownie. Most of the consistencies are gonna be about the same. When it comes to using our shakes, again, if you're gonna waffle it, 2 tablespoons, it will look thick, but it's perfect. Don't use the directions on the back of the package for water because it'll go over your Dash and it'll become a mess. So when you do your Dash in the bowl, or I'm sorry, when you do your batter in the bowl, you want to make sure that you're getting all of that mixed in really well so there's not a whole lot of powder. I'll show you the consistency once I mix it. It's really going to stick to the bowl like that. It looks thick, but you really want it to be that thick so that it actually is like a batter to where you can put it on your spoon and kind of get it up off the plate or the bowl that you're using. And the reason for that is that when it actually cooks in the Dash, it's gonna spread out evenly. You're gonna get a nice consistency. I happen to use this spray I get from Trader Joe's. Even though the Dash has a coating on it, sometimes it sticks. So you're gonna wanna just give it a quick spray so your fueling doesn't stick to it. You're gonna wanna drop that batter right in the middle of the Dash. Don't try and spread it out. You can drop it in a clump. When you close the lid will actually spread it out for you and it really gets it quite even. I get every last morsel out that I can, as you can see, with the spatula. Here's what it looks like sitting there. And all you're gonna do is just close the lid firmly. The heat's gonna actually distribute the batter of your fueling around, and that's gonna actually spread it out for you. If you turn around and try to spread it out with the spatula, sometimes it gets all over, too much gets on the spatula and not enough on your Dash. So usually the Dash will go for about 3 minutes. There's a light on top. Some people like to go by when that light turns off. They think it's done. Depends on the consistency that you like. I personally like my brownies a little bit crunchy, especially around the edges, so I let it go a little bit longer. But you know, you'll work with what you have. I have found though, in different elevation or climates, depending on where you are in the country, cooking times can vary. So just, you know, gauge it based on your waffle iron. Start with 2 to 3 minutes. When that light goes off, you can check the consistency of your waffle. If you want your waffle a little firmer, you can let it cook for a little bit longer. If you open up your Dash and it's gooey, close it, let it cook for another minute. You can see there's steam coming off of here. When that steam stops, that's usually my indicator that my waffle is done, and then I'll go ahead and pull it off. You want to make sure not to overcook it. You can burn them. But you'll find that sweet spot of time that you know, hey, it takes me 3 minutes or 2 minutes to do a brownie, and you can pull it off then. So once that stops, then what I'll do is go ahead and pull it off the iron, and then I'll eat it. Now, you can put toppings on it if you want, using our condiments. A lot of people like to use Laughing Cow cheese. It's one condiment. You can put that on top of your brownie. You can put those on top of the potatoes. It makes a really great like cream cheese. There's a lot you can do with it. It's the most important thing. Have fun. And remember, if you have questions about waffling, right here in the comments, go ahead and drop your question. Any of the coaches and other clients who waffle on a regular basis, they'll answer those questions for you, and we'll get you those answers so that you can have fun waffling too. So my light just went off. The steam has stopped. We'll take a peek inside and see what we have. And in our waffle iron, what we have is the brownie. So here you go, hot off the grill. I'm gonna go enjoy this. You guys enjoy waffling, and I'll talk to you soon.